Spectrum School of Rockford teams up with Rockford University Friday, hosting its third annual Field Day. The program is a collaborative effort with RU's Department of Kinesiology, where students work with Spectrum's principal to develop a community project that involves fitness and health. This year, the project theme surrounded the Olympics. Spectrum students were assigned to teams representing different countries, participating in activities akin to Olympic events. Organizers say part of the goal of these events is to leave a lasting impact on the kids at Spectrum.
Maybe they weren't too familiar with the sports. Now they are. Maybe we even garnered their interest into that sport. Maybe they've gained interest in soccer. I mean, they're having a great time. You can hear it. Maybe they got interest in watching the Olympics this year. We want to make sure that they keep their interest in physical activity like this.